Hi, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. Thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities awarded you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Now, bear with me. I'm still struggling through the Rona, but we're going to get this done. This is a weekly update ranging from the 2nd today through the 8th Saturday. Although it's a weekly update, you can always find it, because it's a weekly update, you can always find it on my YouTube channel, Enchantress Press Astrology. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see when these videos are uploaded. Or you can go to my website, eraybooks.com. The newsletter link is always there. Now, the dates and the degrees are noted in the newsletter. Use those to your advantage. If you know you have placements within three degrees of the degree that I mentioned, then these energies will hit you heavier than anyone else. So knowing your chart is essential, guys. If you would like a reading or a chart done, I'm available. Give me a shout. My prices are in the newsletter. And thank you to those who have been doing so. I really, really appreciate you. I have been getting a lot of people jumping into my inbox and emailing me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com and getting readings and getting their charts done. So I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you guys for utilizing this to better your life. Now, I implore you to dive into our monthly newsletter to check out our star player for the month of May. For the month of May, Mental Chatter Musings has the pleasure and honor of celebrating none other than literary powerhouse and romance author, Alexandria House. Now, within the newsletter, there is a sneak peek of Alexandria House's new release, Flagrant. The synopsis and sneak peek is in there. You can either listen to me read it or you can read it yourself. In addition to that, I'll be posting it on my page today, actually, the video, so that you can hear what she has in store for you. So please check out the video on my timeline and dive into the newsletter and see what Alexandria has in store for you. We will be celebrating her all month. Now, for those of you privileged enough to be on Clubhouse on Tuesday, May the 4th, Diamond's World will be discussing season 1 and 2 of Carl Weber's television series, The Family Business. Carl Weber's television series, The Family Business. Now, if we're lucky, we'll even have an opportunity to chat it up with one of the writers of the latest season, LaJill Hunt. So fingers crossed that she'll be there. On Thursday, May the 6th at 7 p.m., Diamond's World will be chopping it up with author Ashante Keys. She and Diane will be discussing all things Ashante along with her extensive literary catalog, okay? And I will definitely be there. I am a reader of hers, so the more the merrier, guys. Tune in. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Remember that we are under the energies of the full moon. Things have been coming to light, something shocking in finance, romance, as well as some pleasure pursuits that people have been up to that we've been finding out about have been shocking. As for me, as a Scorpio, it's been more of a self-discovery for me. You know, even though I did catch somebody up with that scam thing, it's been more of a self-discovery thing for me, delving into religious practices and the religious practices of my ancestors so that I am more in alignment with divinity and things like that. So that's what it's been, it is culminating to for me. And I am so happy to have found someone to assist me with that, a soul sister to assist me with that. Now, remember that we're still under the energies of the full moon. Things have been coming to light, something shocking in finance, romance, as well as pleasure pursuits. Now, we're going to find out what people have been, I'm sorry, I'm reading the same thing over again. Rewind. Currently, the sun is at 12 degrees Taurus. which can talk about coveting things that are not yours, or even obtaining things by underhanded means in romance or finances. So you might incur that. Okay. This week, the planets, particularly Mercury, is calling for you to put in the work where you've discovered things or uncovered things or found out things. You may find that this week, to get the job you want, you're going to have to do some kind of reading, training, or even updating of your skills in some type of way. There is assistance at your disposal, and you'll need to take advantage of the assistance offers and opportunities. So this is a week of learning you can't possibly do it all alone. Okay? Each key opens a certain door. Each person or piece on your chessboard has a certain purpose. You cannot do it all alone, so don't get stuck in your own way this week. We are coming into a conversational season, which is Gemini. The community around you is essential, so listen up and drop the ego. Okay? Now, I'm doing these, oh goodness gracious. I'm doing these in order of element. So this is the video for the earth signs. And I'm going to start with Taurus, 624. Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. And when I say sun, I mean sun, you at a soul level. Rising is how people see you. It's how things manifest in your life on the material plane. And your moon sign is what's going on underneath the surface of things. So that's why I always read things with sun, moon, and rising, so people can look up their sun, moon, and rising and see how things will surface for them. And I always say the career sector is important too. So, you know, knowing your career sector is essential. Is what your true career sector. Anyway, on May the 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, enters Gemini at 0 degree. This speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is a perfect time to network and to listen to your surroundings, because you can benefit from the chatter, especially for you in the area of personal finances and resources. Let's see what could be mucking up communication and skills during this transit. Now, communication concerning romance, creativity, and children could drain your finances. Okay, or you could get communication coming in concerning romance, creativity, and children that you've drained your finances. Try not to argue with a lover or a child about money. On the other end, friends and social groups, goals could shockingly threaten your resources in some way. Someone could be lying or creating delusions about you. Okay? This friend can be a lover, a child, or someone within a creative setting. Favorable communication, maybe even pertaining to skills, comes in regarding personal finances and resources. It will be regarding career, work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, your daily habits, or something like that. All those are favorable, okay? So money communicated to you through work looks good. You could get good news about your health. Your daily routines could be working for you. You could find that you're making a lot of money in that manner with the things you're doing regularly. You could even be granted or given some sort of resource that benefits you, okay? In work or in health or during one of your daily routines. Even opportunities and assistance is going to be communicated your way. And those will be within home and family. Those will be behind the scenes, okay? Opportunities for you to gain closure in finances or with a resource of some kind is communicated to you during Gemini season. Take opportunities to make money through home or a home-based business, okay? Now, Mercury is going to be in Gemini in this sector for more than a month, because it's going to go retrograde at the end of the month on the 29th and go back over through those same things I just discussed. Those same blockages, those same benefits, those same opportunities, assistance, and offers. It's going to go back through it. So it's going to bring past opportunities and offers back through to you, okay? Again, so chances to make money are going to come again. And then it's going to go forward again. So we're going to be dealing with this Mercury and Gemini for quite some time, months, okay? Now, on May the 5th, this is a single transit right here. On May the 5th, Jupiter in Jupiter in Aquarius, I'm sorry. I know, you wish. Jupiter in Aquarius is at 28 degrees quintile, Uranus in Taurus at 10 degrees. This is on the 5th. Luck is shining on where you've been lazy or lacking or stingy with resources, or maybe someone's been that way with you. What resource have you left behind that could be brushed up or reclaimed? Okay? This transit ushers in change for you. You may be teaming up with someone with more power, prestige, or influence. This is playing out in your sector of career and mastery. And it could be a great benefit for you. Okay? All right, you're picking up something lost there. Now on the 6th, the true node in Gemini is sextile Chiron and Aries, both at 11 degrees. Communication comes in healing where you may have suffered damage to your reputation or your image by ill-intentioned people. You can be received in your natural light on this day. This favors those who are truly honest, communicative, and generous at heart. Here are your areas of personal finances and resources, and it's an opportunity to heal secrets, that have been going on. Secrets may even be communicated to you. Closure could be had, okay? You could be making a sacrifice. But this is an opportunity to heal things in some manner. It's wonderful for you, Taurus. And it's funny because I see exactly what that is for my son on both of those days. That's amazing. Anyway, on May the 8th, Ceres enters Taurus at 0 degree. This is going to be for some time as well. Ceres is about health and nourishing and a mothering of sorts, a nurturing of sorts. It's time to take care of yourself or maybe even your finances. Could your earning power require some care? Because it's going to get it. Let's see what needs nurturing as it pertains to you. It looks like your relationships within home and family as well as career needs to be balanced out, and it's going to get that nurturing. You could be spending too much money on both, by the way, so calm down a little bit, okay? Connect at a heart level, not only on a monetary level. If you've been neglecting a family member, you should reach out. You don't want that tension within relationships. Romance, creativity, and children looks good, and so does your skills. People like what it is that you are bringing to the table when Ceres is in Taurus, okay? Now, on the 8th, we're going to talk about relationships. Not relationships, romance, finances, pleasure. Now, on the 8th, Venus is going to enter Gemini, that same sector that I was talking about Mercury is in, that it's in until the end of the month, then it goes retrograde, then it's going to come back through. Venus is going to come there on the 8th, and it's going to be there for at least 30 days. I don't know when it's coming out through, but it has to travel through those 29 degrees. So as we go along through the months during the horoscopes, we'll get to that. But anyway, it's going to be there on the 8th, and it's going to be there for at least those 29 degrees. Now, it enters Gemini at 0 degree. It speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings being loyal and loyal friends being supportive. Maybe even as to your something that has to do with romance, finances, or pleasure pursuits. It's the perfect time for networking, to make money, and to have fun. So listen to your surroundings, because you could benefit, as I said, in romance, in finances, or have a chance to enjoy yourself by listening to your surroundings. Now, this is your area of personal finances, so let's see what could be mucking up things first. Communication regarding romance, creativity, children. They could drain your finances because you could feel like you can afford it and you could be spending it, but chill out. Try not to argue with a lover or a child about money, or argue with a lover over a child about money. Or something with that is in the mix, because you have friction with romance and it pertains to a child and money. So on the other end, friends, social groups, and goals could shockingly threaten your resources in some way. So goals you want to try to accomplish, you could be going overboard to accomplish them. Someone could be lying or creating delusions about you as well. This friend can be a lover, a child, or someone within a creative setting. So remember that. And that could muck things up, and don't try to fix things by going overboard in areas, okay? Favor as it pertains to romance, pleasure, finances comes your way regarding personal finances, okay? So career, work, and I don't want this to sound confusing, because every sector has something, has blockages, every sector has opportunities, every sector has blessings. But in this sector, we are specifically talking about personal finances. So we're talking about things that can block personal finances, things that can help personal finances, and opportunities and blessings for personal finances, okay? Okay, I want to let you know how it's being separated. Now, career, work, health, daily routines, your habits, daily habits, and where you are of service to others, maybe even small pets, will see favor, okay, as far as finances, as far as fun, pleasure pursuits, as far as romance, okay, there's going to be favor that comes to the area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, and small pets. Money could be communicated through work that looks good. A health ailment could look better, could get better, and it allows you to travel or do what you want to do. Maybe now you can get some sexy time in. You could even be granted or given some sort of resource that really benefits you financially. Okay? Now, even opportunities and assistance can be granted to you to make money or find romance. Those are aspecting through home and family, okay? And they're coming behind the scenes, okay? You and your lover. Opportunities to gain closure in finances or with a resource of some kind is communicated to you. So take these opportunities to make money through home and family or through a home-based business, okay, Taurus? All right. All right, Taurus. Now let's move along to Virgo. Do Virgo next. So Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. 1729. Okay. 1729. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Remember when I say sun, this is you at a soul level. When I say rising sign, that's how things manifest for you on the material plane, how people see you. And your moon sign is how things are going underneath the surface of things. You know, it's about your emotions, how you feel. Okay. Now, Virgo, on May the 3rd, Mercury, the planet of communication and skills, is going to enter Gemini. That's an area that normally squares you. That's your career sector. But communication is that's just an area you normally have to work harder in. Okay. Now, especially with you being of service to others, that being your plight. Now, it's going to be at 0 degree first. It's going to be here until the 29th, because it's going to go through those 29 clicks. It's going to go to the 29th. Then it's going to go retrograde, and it's going to come back through Gemini. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be in Gemini. I haven't looked at it. You know, I do the scopes monthly as I go along. So, anyway, it's going to be there for some time. So this transit that I'm going to talk about here is going to be for some months, okay? This is where communication is going to be. Communication is going to be about your career for the next few months, most likely, at least 2. Don't turn that on. Now, this speaks as to relationships being civil, siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking, so listen to your surroundings. You could benefit from the chatter, even though communication within some of your relationships you harbor will see misunderstandings and snags. Jupiter will be in your relationship sector in about 10 days, so hold tight. Favorable communication will come in, okay? And it blesses your area of personal finances and resources, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So your skills within these sectors will have favorable conversations, okay? Your health will have favorable conversations. Work will have favorable conversations, things that have to do with work. And your daily routines will be working for you, or you'll have personal finances come in, okay, because of your daily routines, and you'll be working. You'll be of service to others. You'll be making plenty of money being of service to others as far as your personal finances. And you'll be pulling in resources for these next couple of months. Take opportunities and offers. Take assistance that's aspecting your sectors of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and what you're passionate about, which means you'll have opportunities and offers to garner shared finances. Assistance will come in shared finances, probably all those checks Biden's putting out. You'll have that coming in as well, okay? This will usher new beginnings for you. This will be about things that you're passionate about as well. You'll be gaining shared finances in that manner, or have offers offered to you to gain shared finances in that manner through something you will have to work on, or that you're, like I said, that you're passionate about, that generates shared finances. Closure can be had if you take these steps. Take these opportunities that are being offered to you, okay? Yeah, take these opportunities that are being offered to you. Because it's not aspecting anything to where it says that you'll be cheated or anything like that. These are good opportunities. Now on May the 5th, Jupiter this is going to be on a single day. Jupiter in Aquarius at 28 degrees is going to be quintile Uranus and Taurus at 10 degrees. So luck is going to be shining on you where you've been lazy or lacking, or maybe even stingy with resources, or someone has been this way with you. So what resource has been left behind that's going to get brushed up? Some resources that has been left behind is going to get brushed up or reclaimed. This transit ushers in some change for you. Maybe teaming up with someone with a bit more power, prestige, or influence is going to be your boon this go round, okay? This is playing out in your sectors of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So there could be a shocking opportunity or assistance coming at a distance from you, okay? This is on the 5th. This is to speak your truth or showcase your skills or your education in some way, whether it's work, whether it has to do with your health, whether it's going to have to do with your daily routines, or have to do with you being of service to someone else, okay? All right, do that. Now on the 6th, this is a single day as well. The true node in Gemini is sextile Chiron and Aries, both at 11 degrees. So if you have anything in Gemini in your chart between, or Aries even, between 8 and 14 degrees, this is going to feature really heavy for you in that area, as well as this here, what I'm going to tell you. Communication comes in healing where you may have suffered damage to your first impressions, to your image or first impressions you've made on people because of other ill-intentioned people. You can be received in your natural light on this day. This favors those who are truly honest, communicative, and generous at heart, though. This is playing out in your sector of career, and it's offering you an opportunity or assistance in the sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. So take this chance to heal your money in a partnership, okay? Do this thing that you're passionate about because your highest aspirations are key here on the 6th, on this day for whatever happens. Now, on the 8th, this is going to be for some time. It's going to start on the 8th, though. Ceres is going to enter Taurus at 0 degree. Ceres is about health, nourishing, a nurturing, a mothering of some sorts. It's time to take care of yourself, or maybe even your finances. Could your earning power that requires some care? It's going to get it, okay? Let's look at where the nurturing is needed. This is long distance travel, things at a distance from you, people at a distance from you, education and skills, what you think and what you preach, okay? Shocking gossip or secrets could be swirling at work or behind the scenes. Some people at a distance from you don't agree with what it is you're all about. It's up to you to help them understand if you choose to. Health or a pet's health could also be an issue behind the scenes. where you are of service to others could require you to spend more time on a project or an issue. A sacrifice could have to be made, and skills could need updating. So invest in yourself here, okay? Once Ceres comes into Taurus at 8 degrees. I mean, on the 8th, May the 8th. You'll have some time to deal with that because it'll be there for a while. Now, also on May the 8th, Venus is going to enter Gemini at 0 degrees. Remember I said that it's going to go down at the end of the month. It's going to come back through, and it's going to be there for a couple months. Mercury is there. But now on the 8th, Venus is going to come there and help out for a while, though. Okay? At least 30 days. Okay? So Venus is going to enter, I'm sorry, 29 days or whatever. 30. Venus is going to enter Gemini at 0 degrees. This is about romance, finances, pleasure. It's going to be the subject here. This speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking. Listen to your surroundings because you can benefit from the chatter in romance, in finances, or in pleasure. Some of your career relationships you harbor can see snags and misunderstandings, delaying finances. Some money could be coming, but delayed. Jupiter will be in your relationship sector on the 13th. Okay, so no worries. Favor comes in and blesses the area of personal finances, resources, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So your skills within these sectors also sees favorable conversations. You can find yourself enjoying the work you are doing, okay? Making money being of service to others, okay? Favor comes in as to your health because you have the money to work on health. Take opportunities and offers and assistance coming your way that you have aspecting the sectors of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. Because they're going to come in from behind the scenes and they could be offered to you, boosting your shared finances. You could be making a sacrifice in career to work on something that you're passionate about that generates finances between you and another person, and it's something new. So you could be ending something and starting a whole new sector of something that you're passionate about, okay? Or that you become passionate about. Closure can be had in romance, okay? If you take, the necessary steps, okay? And that opportunities, you also have opportunities to, for romance, to get with somebody if you're single. Now, let's move along to Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is going to be the last time we do. Let's see, 2750, so 28. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We'll hit it right on the 28th. When I say sun, I mean you at a soul level, okay? When I say rising, I mean how things manifest for you on the material plane, how you're seen, your first impressions. And then when we go into the moon sign, that's how things that are happening behind the scenes, what's going on behind the scenes for you, okay? So that's why I always tell you to listen to your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. On May the 3rd, Mercury, the planet of skills and communication, is going to enter Gemini at 0 degrees. This speaks to relationships being civil, as well as siblings and loyal friends being supportive as to your efforts. This season is perfect for networking, so you're prompted to listen to your surroundings this season. You can benefit from the chatter. Okay, this is your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Even small pets can feature here. And this is going to be going on for at least 2 months or so, because it's at the end of the month, it's going to go retrograde, Mercury, and through Gemini again. So, you're going to be dealing with this communication for you being all about work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, and possibly even a small pet for the remainder of, for the next few months, okay? Now, let's look at where the snags could pop up for you as it pertains to communication and skills first, okay? It looks like travel across the board with both sectors, long distance travel and short distance travel being aspected with friction. Okay, so this means you want to be mindful of travel, okay, across the board. Eyes forward on the road when communicating. Don't get into snags with people, arguments with people on the phone. You don't want to have a mishap because you're not focused on the task of driving. No, you could get into an argument on the road, or you could even have communication come in as to a health scare or a health issue that pertains to you or someone else that you have to be of service to. Beware of conflicts with people at work. I'd advise against arguing or forcing your opinion on others. This could also see someone doing this to you. You may be revisiting old projects. You're working to be of service to others, either way. And you really probably will be revisiting old projects once you get to the end of the month on the 29th and it starts coming back through. That's when you'll be revisiting old projects. Or reordering your daily routines could also feature for you here as well. Okay, now, and don't let anybody goat you into taking a short trip somewhere and getting into an argument. Now, some of the people you interact with may be causing you a headache, but your career looks to be great though. Your skills are up to par. You're making money through work or even being of service to others. You could be making money assisting someone, getting to the doctors, the vet, or for a pet, you know, taking care of a pet. Home and family offers you shared finances. Maybe it's assisting a relative, or they're paying you for assisting them. If a home-based business features for you here, it could be generating shared finances through that home-based business. You're assisted with endings and forging new beginnings as it pertains to your finances as well. For the next couple of months, you're dealing with this, okay? As far as communication and skills. Now, on May the 5th, this is a single day, a single transit. Jupiter is in Aquarius at 28 degrees. It's going to be quintile Uranus in Taurus at 10 degrees. Luck is shining on where you've been lazy or lacking, or maybe even stingy with resources. Or has someone been this way with you? What resources have you left behind? Or that some resources getting brushed up or reclaimed on this day, and it ushers in change for you. So maybe you're teaming up even with somebody, maybe you're even teaming up with someone with more power or prestige or influence or resources. If so, if you're looking for money, okay. So if you are looking for that money to pay for a matter with a lover or a child or a creative project, it could come in on that day. So take care of things while you can. Now on the May the 6th, this is another single transit. On May the 6th, the true node in Gemini is going to be sextile Chiron and Aries, both at 11 degrees. So if you have anything in your chart aspecting between 8 and 14 degrees, Gemini or Aries, this is really going to feature heavy for you. Communication comes in, healing where you may have suffered damage to your image, first impressions because of ill-intentioned people. You can be received in your natural light on this day. This favors those who are truly honest and communicative and generous at heart. Your areas of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, as well as home and family, is aspecting. Okay, where you are of service to people at home, where people at home, their health features here, or families' health features here. Okay, the daily routines and how you interact with home and family features here. Work within home and family features here on this day, on the 6th. You could be getting a job offer to be of service to someone else. Okay, that's going to happen. That has to do with that on that day. Now, on May the 8th, Ceres enters Taurus at 0 degrees. You trine this sector, so that's good for you. That's wonderful for you. It's about health, nurturing, nourishing, a mothering of sorts. It's time to take care of yourself or maybe even your finances, okay? You could get earning, could your earning power require some care? This is an area you trine. This is not only about nurturing oneself, it's nurturing your relationships, nurturing your significant other, nurturing your creative projects and your children. And your health can prove to be a drag on your finances with this nurturing you have to do. You can also find yourself spending too much money on things that you're passionate about, okay? You know, you got to do what you got to do in health. It just is what it is. Now, on May the 8th, also, at the same time, Venus is going to enter. Oh, but let me say, you have to do what you have to do in health and to nurture those people. And it'll cost you money. But remember what I said, you try in this area. So it's for the betterment of you. It'll bring you blessings. Or them. Now on May the 8th, Venus is going to join Mercury in Gemini. And it's going to be there for quite some time, not just on this day. So this is going to be about romance, finances, and pleasure coming to your area this is your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, okay? So this speaks as to relationships being civil, as well as siblings, loyal friends, being supportive of your efforts. This season is perfect for networking. Listen to your surroundings. They could be a benefit for you. Here we're talking about romance, pleasure, and finances. This is your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Even small pets can feature here for you, okay? It looks like travel across the board in both sectors, like I said, will be challenging. But with Venus there, okay, it's going to be about romance, finances, and abundance. So don't spend too much money on traveling from afar or traveling near, or you could get into, if you are traveling, you could get into an argument with a lover while you're traveling. Or you might not be able to make it to see a lover or to go on a place of travel that you planned on to with a lover, okay? If you do, you might spend too much money and exhaust your finances, or you may not even have enough finances to go, okay? Either way, if you do go, eyes forward on the road. You don't want to have a mishap because you're not focused on the task of driving. And as I said, don't get into arguments. Beware of getting into conflicts with people at work because they could block avenues of finance. You might get, now as far as that trip you might not be able to go on, it might be because of a health scare. So it might be because of health and you having to take care of people. You might not get to do what you wanted to do as far as taking that trip. Beware of getting into conflicts with people at work because it could block avenues of finance. You may be working on projects, even if you're working to be of service to others. Either way, it's a way to generate some type of finances on a project. Reorder your daily routines so that it works better for you for romance. You know, balancing out romance and balancing out work and your pleasure pursuits. You know, you're gonna, yeah, you might have to reorder some daily routines so you're not spreading yourself too thin in certain areas. Some of the people you interact with, like I said, may be putting a damper on your pleasure pursuits, but career looks great, and with Venus here, it looks even better. Your skills are up to par. You're going to make money and finances through work. You may be even favored by a lover at work. You can make money assisting someone, getting from point A to point B and make money that way. Home and family offers you shared finances. That's going to be looking good for you. A relative could be assisting you with finances or money. A home-based business could feature for you here because you could be generating shared finances through a home-based business. You're assisted with endings that forge new beginnings for you, Capricorn. All right. That was Capricorn. Abundant blessings to you guys. Let's navigate the week with confidence and compassion. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.